Gone are my blues and gone are my tears. I've got good news to shout in your ears. The long lost dollar has come back to the fold. With silver you can turn your dreams to gold. Oh, we're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along.
What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing today? So today I have two investments that I want to show you guys. One is coming up soon in mid-October. That's Sundae Swap. And the next one, all right, has nothing to do with crypto. It's an IPO. It's a company called Alfadan, and they're creating a new groundbreaking four-cylinder motor. It's not just going to be groundbreaking for the industry it's after, which is marine engines, but it may be groundbreaking across the entire automotive internal combustion engine market. Okay, it's very big. Now, Sundae Swap, you guys know that I've been watching some of my videos. I've talked about it a few times. Okay, that's going to be really big when it comes to staking these tokens. Okay, if we catch it nice and early when Sundae Swap comes out and we start staking these tokens pennies on the dollar, all right, they're eventually going to start matching the price of Cardano itself. Okay, so we go and create a liquidity pair of Cardano and Sundae token. All right. Create a liquidity pair with Sundae, like pennies on the dollar. We go and stake them and get those Sundae token rewards. All right, over the course of a week or two, Sundae ends up being $2 or $3. You know, that's obviously in a perfect world, but it's definitely going to encroach on that. This is big, guys. All right, and again, Alfadan, I've already explained that. It's going to be big. So check it out. I want to show you guys real quick. All right, let's take a look. Guys, and here we got Sundae Swap. Okay, so like I said, this is coming out in mid-October. I have been getting information from the unofficial Telegram. The people over there are really great. Even though it's not official, they know a great deal of what's going on. Now, they do have if you want to get in touch with an official, you know, with the devs there and all that, you know, the Discord is probably better. They seem to be more present there. They do have an official announcement board on Telegram. I will link all of that down in the description. But just going over this real quick, for those of you that have been investing in crypto for a while, you are probably very familiar with these decentralized exchanges, these DEXs, okay? And, you know, this is just like, you know, your Uniswap, your Pancake Swap, your Sushi, your 1inch, all right? Except that this is for Cardano chain instead of Ethereum chain, BNB Smart Chain. All right, so let's go look at their roadmap real quick. So right now, if we look at 2021 Q3, it says they're going to publish audit results, launch on Cardano blockchain, bug bounty program, initial stake offering, token distribution. So that bug bounty program is going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be something where if we find bugs and things like that, you'll probably get some kind of reward. But guys, the big thing here is, by the way, I think what we are waiting on right now is this audit results, which will be great. Once we get that done, I think that's when they're just gonna, you know, they're just gonna launch it. But guys, really what we want to look at here is the initial stake offer. That is the big thing that we are looking at right now. That is what is most important. That is what is going to make us a lot of money, okay? Because again, like I was saying, if we can get Sundae token for like pennies on the dollar, all right, we can create a liquidity pair with Cardano itself, and we'll just start staking it. And you'll get a lot of rewards, and then boom, once it goes from pennies on the dollar to $1, $2, guys, that's where the money is. That's where the damn money is, guys. I saw this happen with KCC, all right? KuCoin Community Chain, all right, with KuSwap, all right? I got in there late. I missed it. It sucked, okay? Because it ended up going to like $15. It really started to match the price of KCC itself. And, you know, it was just a lot of money. And I saw one guy, he was bragging about how he had like 300, 400 of them. He wasn't a whale by any means. He just got in early. So, guys, this is what we got to keep a look on, all right? It's great. It's secure. You guys already know Cardano is fucking awesome. It's sick, all all right? It's secure, it's interesting. The guy that started it, he's great. There are some haters out there. I really don't understand why, you know, but so guys, keep your eye out for this. I will be covering it. Trust me, if you're hanging around my channel, by the time it starts to get ready to launch, you know, that week, you know, it'll be here. You'll see it. So fear not. I'll leave the links in the description for the Telegram and stuff like that. Anyways, let's move on to Alfadan, all right? Guys, and now finally we are on Alfadan. Now guys, this one is very exciting. Guys, this IPO, this company right here is doing something incredible, okay? Now, guys, in the world of internal combustion motors, okay, whether it's marine, automotive, industrial, all right, we have an issue when it comes to 4-cylinder motors, okay? And that issue is displacement, all right? Now, everybody knows, it's kind of common knowledge, that 4-cylinder engines are often a lot more efficient and have better fuel consumption than, you know, a V6, an inline 6, a V8, etc. All right. Now, the only problem is that inline 4s can only get so big before they rattle themselves apart, make shitty power, poor efficiency, you know, and they're just plain imbalanced and no good, okay? To make a commercial package, all right, for the consumer or industrial market is difficult. It's difficult, okay? It's next to impossible. Some of the largest displacement 4-cylinders, okay, that have been out there are about 3 liters, and that's about as high as they get. And usually you don't really see them get bigger than 2.5 or 2.8 liters, okay? All right, so let's do a little background. We'll read the background on this company, okay? I'm going to link this all in the description, okay? So the company background. Boating just got a huge innovation bump. Alfadan has created a marine-specific outboard engine that is set to be a game changer in the boating industry. Traditionally, boating has simply used motors designed for automobiles and modified them to make them work for boats. The limitation has always been that inline engines couldn't be used due to a secondary imbalance issue. For us non-gearheads, that basically means that a design issue that made inline engines off limits for boating has been solved, and the implications are huge. Now I'm going to interject here. It's not just inline engines. Whoever wrote this didn't really specify. It's really just inline 4, inline 3 motors. Inline 3 motors, I think, are actually a little bit more balanced. Anyway, Alfadan engines provide amazing improvements in weight reduction, fuel consumption, and maintenance cost. What used to require 6 outboard motors now only takes 3. And with boats continuing to grow in size, that becomes increasingly significant. All right, now guys, for people that know about motors and they understand the issue that is being spoken about here, that I've just described and that they're talking about on the website here, all right, you'll notice that it kind of sounds too good to be true, okay? So some of you guys that don't know, you're like, well, I don't really know much about this. That sounds great, cool. But you have to understand here is it's a big plane, okay? This is, you know, and I think of all the companies out there, all the boating and car companies and engineering companies, you know, if none of them have been able to do that, this is obviously a big hurdle, okay? It's a big problem. Now, this isn't just crap, okay, being talked here, all right? They've got a lot of backers, okay? They're trying to raise a lot of money. They've made a working prototype, okay? They've made a working model, and that has been demonstrated in a study for the MAR, I forget how it's spelled, okay? Motor Group in Europe, okay? That's a big company. That's not nothing. They've also been working with Free Valve, another company in the game that is really changing things. So the technology that is going to be in this motor is going to be huge, guys. Don't hold me to this, but I think that they're going to implement a type of variable displacement technology, which involves kind of moving the camshaft the crankshaft up and down to kind of alter where, or it would be like a rod that's in between the connecting rods that connect the camshaft to the crankshaft that kind of vary how they can vary what top dead and bottom dead center is on the cylinders. It's very complicated technology. All right, and then because we're talking about free valve here, we're also talking about potentially camless, electronically actuated, electronically computer-controlled valves, which let in and out the intake and exhaust gases. Okay, so this is definitely a company worth investing in. Okay, now they keep running fundraisers. Okay. They previously raised $1 million, so what they're doing is they're reaching a goal and then kind of starting over. They're probably going around and advertising. All right, they have 338 investors. We got $2 a share. All right, the minimum investment of $500. Guys, I'm going to be investing in this. I haven't invested in it yet. I totally give this my seal of approval. I really think that this is going to be fantastic. I think it's going to be really worth it in the end. All right, guys, so that's Alfadan. All right, it's looking really good. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Those are two investments that I think are going to be pretty profitable coming up soon, okay? Alfadan might be a little bit more long-term, but guys, I think in the long term, that is definitely like a sick investment. Sundae swap, all right, that's going to be a lot quicker of a return that you're going to get on your investment, okay? And that's coming up soon. So Alfadan is an ongoing IPO that's happening right now, and then Sundae swap is coming up soon in the near future in October. It's going to be killer, guys. Sundae swap is huge. I cannot wait for that to happen. If we catch that early, guys, forget it. Okay, we're definitely going to make some money on that. All right, Alfadan, that's something you definitely want to throw the minimum. Maybe throw $1,000 on it if you got, some of you apes out there that have that kind of money. You just want to kind of shit that on there right there, and just let it run, guys. Let it hold. All right. Eventually, I think that company will have some success. I think we can easily see that company go to $1 to $10 billion, and from there, who knows? Okay, that technology can end up going in all kinds of things. Okay, because right now, guys, in the space that we're in with engines. Everyone wants to go to electric motors, and I just don't understand it, because we can very easily just find a better solution for our combustion engines, better fuels, smaller configurations, maybe kind of like a motor generator type deal. You have an electric motor with a big battery, and you have a little teeny tiny, unique internal combustion engine, okay? That can maybe run maybe to a couple gallons of gas, 2 or 3 gallons of gas, just to get you extra range, okay? And that doesn't have a lot of emissions. Maybe it runs off of propane or some type of ethanol, gasoline, maybe even a little diesel. If you have that variable compression technology, that will allow us to have I forget what it's called, okay, but what you have is a homogeneous charge combustion ignition, okay, or compression ignition. Homogeneous charge compression ignition. Now, the issue that we have with motors like that, okay, is that you can't really control their throttling, okay, because they require different displacements at different power ranges, okay, and so that's, from an engineering perspective, okay, this is the issue we would have with engines like that. But if we could figure that out, all right, and the answer to that might be variable displacements, which requires in between the crankshaft and the top of the piston, where the connecting rod comes in, it's going to require a bar there that can vary. And there's engineering difficulties with that. When it comes to the block, when it comes to the computer, how you vary that, okay, but that would be required. But if we could control that, we can get crazy high efficiencies. Imagine having the advantages of a diesel with the advantages of a gasoline engine, okay? Guys, big stuff, all right? So anyways, I'm really rambling on here, but obviously you can see the direction we're going through here, going towards here with Alfadan, okay? That can really unlock a lot of doors. And where a lot of big companies get bogged down with their engineering and how they get stuff done, all right? Alfadan is a new company. They have a lot more freedom because they can take risks because they have nothing to lose really, other than, you know, their initial investment, their investors, you know? So they have a good, clear goal. They have that company Mahler or whatever the frig it's called. I forget. They're huge in Europe. They got free valve. All right, I'm very excited to see what we'll get from them. All right, so a lot of big things, guys. Love, peace, respect. Like, comment, subscribe. I have a tip jar set up I accept BTC, ETH, BNB, XLM, XRP. Not selfish reasons, I have that there. Obviously, I could really use extra money, even though I work, okay? My wage isn't great. I work a ton of hours. I'm moving. I'm having, my mother has some difficulties with her house right now, and I have a new nephew. So any money that you send, if it ends up being substantial, okay, a couple hundred of that is going directly to my mother and my sister so she can take care of her nephew. All right, guys? That would be amazing, okay? I have nothing selfless goals here, even though I do want to make some extra money, believe me. So it's an all-around benefit. You guys wouldn't just be helping me out in building a better channel with better content. You'd be helping my sister and her new kid as well, which would be great. So guys, I love you. Peace, love, and respect. I will see you next time. Peace.